everyone.
Friends and family, welcome back to another episode of Working on a Pod. We're in St. Louis. How is everybody doing today? So sorry for the delay. We got to set everything up. It's a whole thing. I love it here. This has been great.
Tell no one. This is my favorite place so far. Like, I know.
Tell
on
everyone.
tour.
This is our favorite
Tell
place
no
so
one.
far.
Tell
We are
everyone.
having the best time. We went to the zoo yesterday.
I fed
You
a giraffe.
guys have a beautiful
Best
zoo.
ever.
Most beautiful zoo. I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was so gorgeous. And then you can like climb up this jungle gym, and then there's monkeys. Like on what? And it's free. What? This place rocks. And we went to a playground that looked like a
It was
spaceship.
a rocket ship playground.
rocket ship
We can really
playground.
drag out the zoo talk, though, if you want to keep talking about the zoo. We tend to talk about something for 1 second and
just
then
so
move on.
excited because
You do.
the
You get
place-
very excited. Let's go back to the zoo.
Yeah,
So the
yeah,
zoo-
yeah.
Dude, we met Robbie the sea lion. It was
Paint the
incredible.
picture.
We
Paint the
did.
picture
We
for
met a
everyone.
sea lion, and
Jeez, well, come on, it's a podcast.
Robbie-
Let's-
is a boy. Robbie put his head on my.
Robbie.
I was like,
Robbie
is a boy.
Isn't he like
A
20,
sea lion?
23
years old?
Yeah.
And he gave us kisses, and I didn't wash my hair because I'm dirty. I was like, I wiped it down, but I was like, I can't shower this. This is gonna take too long. So I'm gross.
He gave everyone forehead kisses except for Ryan. He went straight for Ryan's mouth.
Right
Give me a
for the mouth.
smooch on the lips.
Straight.
He was
Yeah.
like a
Kiss.
punch. It was,
It was
great.
it was aggressive, but I loved it. It was the passion was there.
And then he roared for me and Riley. We were right under him. He was like,
That was awesome.
I was like, I have never seen this, and Riley loved it.
Yeah.
Sick.
Shout out Kyle's been there for like 27 years. Really
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
invited the seal guy to come here.
seal guy.
the sea lion guy. I hope he comes tonight. I was like, do you want tickets? They're like, sure. I was like,
Should
I don't
be
know
here.
how to thank you. He should
But
be
yeah,
here.
he Robbie the sea lion. He went down a water slide.
Dude, he was
Jumped through
cool.
a
He was
hoop.
smart.
Jumping through hoops, doing
Hope
all
it's a
the
he.
things.
I don't know.
But yeah, it just I don't know, dude. He just wanted to hang out with us. He kept jumping out of the pool, just being like, "I'll take more pictures, more kisses, please,
Yeah.
more claps." It was
Yeah,
really
he
really
loved the
cool.
claps.
And then we went and saw Riley's favorite animal.
The giraffes.
Giraffes.
Yeah.
He loved
Look at the
Giraffes.
onesie.
the ones.
You're Riley's favorite animal.
Giraffe onesie.
Whoa, I must have manifested that years ago. Crazy. My kid will love giraffes. He loves them. He
Oh,
loves them
that's a
and he
good
fed
call.
them. That's a good call.
My kid will love
like, why else would
giraffes.
I have worn giraffe onesie so
You're
much?
right. You're right. I forget. The one I was feeding was Honey. Her name was Honey. Do you know what the boy's name was?
Gomer.
Oh,
Gober?
that could be
Nice.
wrong.
No, no.
Don't quote him on that.
No, it was Gomer.
He was so confident in that
Gomer?
answer,
Yeah.
dude. That was definitely his name. Why not? You don't like that?
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't
It was
think it's a
Gomer. I'll
name,
never forget.
Gomer. But yeah, they were
yeah.
very sweet, and the zoo was nice to us, and my kids loved it. Barry, I don't know if he knew what was going on. He's one.
He's like 1 year old.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Riley loved
He had a
it.
big day yesterday at the hotel.
He did.
Oh, my
Barry.
1-year-old finally,
This is
for
big.
reals, was walking.
Took his
Like,
first steps.
now I could say he learned how to walk on tour. That's all I wanted to say. And he walks like a mummy, like he has to keep his hands out. And it was
St. Louis,
so
first
cute.
steps.
St. Louis first steps.
That's
Huge.
a big deal.
It's iconic. But today, it's as if he forgot. He's like,
He's just back to his old programming where like he knows, but he's not gonna do it.
Yeah, he's like,
He goes
Yeah, they make a lot
like
out of
dead
him.
legs,
yeah,
Yeah.
he goes like,
spaghetti legs.
we're like, come on, go, go, go. And he's like,
Wouldn't
can't
you wanna
say
just be
walk.
held everywhere
Yeah.
until you hatch.
he
a
does.
walk?
He wants to crawl. And I'm like,
Oh.
ew, these floors, get up, you know?
Okay. That's a good point.
Yeah, but loved that place. Can we talk? You really missed out today.
Yeah, so you went
You've
to
never
a
missed out
museum.
harder on an adventure that we went to.
We went to the
the
city,
City
museum,
The city.
Dude,
Yeah. and
like,
they were
I
all
was like,
decked
oh,
out
I
in
want to
Halloween
raise children here. Like,
decorations.
It was sick.
it was.
Yeah.
I can't even explain it.
When
to
you walk
brother.
in, they go, "Have fun, get lost."
Get lost.
That's what they
because
tell
you go in
to get
every
lost in the museum?
direction.
The only thing the
leads
staff
somewhere.
said was no running, and that was it.
That was it.
There was like a school of kids there, and they were like teenagers almost too, and they were sprinting up. You sprint up as high as you can go, then you get lost, and it's like the Goonies, dude. You're in caves, and there's little stairways. Dude, we were in there.
Yeah.
We were like, you can't bring a stroller? What is this place? No, dude, Stair City. We were lost in caves, and I was like, Riley, we're pirates. We gotta find the treasure. Because it was so scary too. There was like Halloween themes, so there's just vampires everywhere, and I was like,
Was he vibing
wow.
or terrified?
loved
he,
it.
He was loving it, but like there was big things that he was scared of. And I was like, well, you roar at it, man. Like, tell it you're not scared. He's like, I'm not scared, you know? But he was so cute. And this place was magical. It just never ended.
What's it called again?
City Museum. I took videos
City
for you because you
Museum,
won't
St.
believe
Louis.
it.
I need
It's
to see
unreal.
these. I need to see these videos.
It was crazy.
What was I doing? I think I just went to the gym.
You went
Yeah.
to the gym?
It was show
Lame.
day. You were just,
Dude.
Show day, yeah.
you know?
It was so sick. You could just get lost in there forever. It's a parent's nightmare, but it was wonderful.
I was gonna say this is.
It's scary.
You
You
have to
guys
stay
know what I'm talking
close.
about.
They
You've
had a
been there?
toddler
It is.
section. We went straight
We
to
went
the
to the
toddler section.
couldn't find it, got lost,
Yeah.
had to ask for help.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was sick, and I love it here. And I'm like, oh, this is why people move here. I love it. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's
Beautiful
great.
weather.
Congrats
Yeah.
on your place.
Yeah, this
We
is good
love it.
stuff. Well done.
We love it here.
That's great. Good job. We can get to the questions now.
Oh.
Crushed it. Yes.
Wow.
I'm
Okay,
just-
we got some lovely questions from y'all. Here we go. What's been your most challenging thing about going back on tour? Parentheses, we are so glad you did. Rachel Dorman.
Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
question.
The getting sick, dude.
Yeah, what is that?
Ugh.
What is that?
I'm over it.
Is it stress?
It's my father. He was sick and he brought it to a show. And
Yeah,
we
but-
were like, hey, dude, back up. And then I was like, love you, Dad. And then I was like, oh, I'm sick. This is my second time, too. And it goes right to my kids. Daryl never gets sick, though. It's only me and the babies. And I'm
Mentality.
like, I'm like,
I don't
on
get sick.
stage.
Mentality. Don't,
I just
don't
say,
give her the
no,
mentality.
not me.
Oh, uh-oh.
I don't get sick.
I had these swine flu ones.
It's not her fault. It's not her
Months
fault.
ago, I had this swine flu. Like, excuse me, how does that exist? I had it. And I was so ill. And he was like, babe, it's all mental. You have got to be more positive. Because I'd be like, I'm dying. Like, I'm so sick. And then finally, after days in, I was like, I need a swab. Like, I need a test to prove to them that I'm so ill. And my doctor called me laughing and was like, no wonder you're so sick, silly. You have the swine flu. And I was like, you know?
And I admitted I was wrong. I was like,
Yes.
this one wasn't mental.
He's like,
this was.
sorry, babe. It's
this
all
was
your
the
negative
swine flu."
thoughts. And I was like, no, it's not. I'm going to throw up. Like, so
I feel like
yeah.
at this point, you've been sick so many times that you probably know when you're sick.
Ew. Yeah, I know.
But it's
that,
been
and you
forever.
said that. You're like, she might actually be sick. And I was like, I'm sick.
You've just been sick so many times.
Okay. Oh,
Careful.
have you guys seen the show on social media yet? Yes. It's okay.
Oh.
You could say yes. I won't be mad. I like a warning. You have to know what you're about to expect. Ryan puts on an incredible show. He's the opening DJ. He goes on before Paul Russell and after because he's so great. He's got to go twice. And he hypes up the crowd and he runs out all the way to the lawn.
I try to get to
So
the
if
lawn
you see
each
him
show.
and he comes near you, dance with him. He will offer you the microphone to sing. That is your audition time.
And
We
if
are
you don't
all
know
watching.
the words, it's okay. You can just look at me and shake your head, and we'll
Yeah.
just dance, and I'll
He-
try to sing
He will
some
be
of
there
it.
for you.
Yeah.
And just know I will be hiding right there, probably watching the first set, not the second one. Then I'm like in my outfit, you know?
Ryan, what's been the most challenging thing for tour for you?
For me?
Yeah.
My legs.
Yeah,
My
dude.
I was
Turns
wearing the
out
wrong
jumping-
shoes in the beginning. I was doing a lot of running and jumping and jumping and running. And yeah, I switched back to the Hokas with the inserts, like my nice old man running shoes, because
We're
my
30.
legs started to give up. I was like, I'm getting shin splints. I've never had these before. 31 years old.
30. Yeah, we're
31
30.
years
I
old.
jump a
Gotta
lot in the show
stretch.
too. I was like, are your calves killing you? He's like, yes.
But
So,
everybody gets me so excited. I get so excited. I can't
you
stop
have
jumping.
to jump.
Little
Yeah.
Energizer bunny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then eating decent
Eating
food.
is tough.
I've been loving desserts. I wasn't a dessert guy until this tour. I love a cheesecake,
Every
vanilla
night he
cake,
goes,
chocolate cake,
"Should we
ice
find
cream,
a Sunday
cookies,
somewhere?
ice cream,
Cookies."
carrot cake. I'm eating carrot cake every other day. What's happening?
Never
I'll
had
figure
carrot
it
cake
out.
until now.
Yeah. What about you, Daryl?
I think just watching Meghan get sick has been the most challenging thing.
He goes
But-
in the tent every night and like you'll see him dancing over here, but not tonight. He's gonna take a night off. Are you gonna do it? He'll be dancing.
What? Take a night off?
But
Do
there's,
you
like-
get to take a night off?
No,
I'm
that's
not
right.
taking a night off.
Husband of the year. There's like a tent where I run and hide and pat my face down of sweat and like try to fix my makeup. And he's always there and he's like, "You're doing so great. The crowd's awesome. You're perfect." And it's like the only thing that keeps me going. I'm
I
like,
finally got to see that once because I haven't seen it the
"Oh my
whole
God,
show. I forget where it
this
was.
is the cutest. He goes like this, the "I love you" sign, and then we go like that.
Yeah.
Oh crap. and go like that. I'm like,
But it's
"Oh,
crazy, yeah,
yeah."
because she runs back there for a quick second, just looks at herself in the mirror, and she's just fixing the sweat and redoing the makeup and just getting ready to go back out there. It's yeah.
It's fast.
It's fast.
In and out.
It's intense.
It's very intense. Thank God there's no
Showtime.
outfit changes. Sorry. Next tour we'll do an outfit change. But
You think so?
because of that, every night we're doing a new outfit. The outfit changes are a nightmare.
Yeah, I feel like this is great without that outfit. I
Because
think
the
it's
sweat too. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine every night? And I'm like sewn into these outfits. Like there's also, what are they called? I can't ever remember. Zip ties.
Zip ties.
I am zip tied into these skirts. So once they're on, Allison is like, no more peeing. And I'm like, oh no. I have like 2
That's
hours.
insane.
Yeah, last show I had to
I
pee
didn't know
so
that.
bad. Oh yeah, I'm zip tied. And when I come off, they have like pliers. They're like 1 minute, and they're like cutting me out of it. So
I like
I
the
can't do an outfit change.
MSG. It wasn't really an outfit change. It was like
a
an
jacket.
addition.
Yeah, because that's as much as we could do at
That's
this
great.
point.
I
Yeah.
thought that was plenty for me. I was like, ooh la la.
I know, but it's
different
so
thing.
hot every night too. That was indoors. That these,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need a jacket,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah,
But it looked cool.
it looked very cool. Patricia Manning asked, "How do you keep yourself motivated when you're discouraged?"
Patricia,
So deep. Oh,
right
hi.
there.
Hi.
hello, young child. How do I keep myself motivated? You guys
Yeah.
for showing up.
Everybody's showing
I
up,
can't
for
believe you're
sure.
here. I remember when we booked the tour. It's been 8 years, and I said, guys, no one's gonna come. You know, like, what if they don't show up? And that was a big question mark. My whole team's like, we don't know. But you showed up and you sold out like every show, which is crazy to us. So every night I know if I'm like overexhausted or I'm sick, I'm like, there's a bunch of people who have booked tickets who have traveled here. One time we were in like a random show and someone's like, I flew from the UK. And I was like, what happened? Why did you fly that far? But yeah, I know what it takes to go to a concert that I'm like, I have to show up and give the best show ever.
Yeah,
So you guys
and the
motivate
fact-
me.
Yeah, the fact that it's been 8 years, like, it's a long time.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
All my little kids are all grown up now too. Like not my kids, but my sweet fans. There's so many signs in the front row where they show the picture. They're like, I was 8 and now I'm 18, and I'm like, we're both 18. That's crazy. We're so young together. We grew up together.
We're so young.
We're so young. It's wild.
Does Daryl come to every show? I love seeing him dancing on the side. Jan Reed.
Daryl goes wherever I go.
Hi. That's right. And wherever the kids go.
To the bathroom, to the bus, to
She's
the hotels.
codependent, and
I'm
that's okay.
codependent,
That's
and that's
okay.
okay. I don't like to be alone, or I'll peel the door open. But yes.
This
he
question
is
was
my
for
everything.
me.
Sorry,
and
go ahead.
I will be at every show because I'm Megan's #1 fan.
Yep.
Aww.
That's cute. And he gets it because of that. We were like, Daryl, we have a surprise. You're gonna be in a whole song, and he was like, what? I was like, in the show. You're gonna be in the show. That's a surprise, but you probably saw it online. But he
It's
dances with
crazy
me,
because the last
It's
tour
cool.
I was just her boyfriend of like 2 weeks,
and
and
I was
now-
baby daddy,
and now
husband.
I'm a father.
And an important part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
He has a major moment. When did you realize you wanted to perform as a career?
When did I want to perform? Performing was always scary to me, but I loved writing songs so much, and I wanted to get them out there. And my dad would encourage me, like, you have to practice performing. Like, so I started at church, and then with him, because he would play the organ at the church, and then any chance that I could perform on the island that I'm from, Nantucket, he was like, this beach is open, go perform there for strangers, or like go downtown and sing for people. And then I didn't love it until All About That Bass blew up, and I was at a jingle ball, which I've never been to. I didn't know what those were, and I was performing at a jingle ball in an arena, and everyone was singing my song back to me, and I was like, I'm a star. I love this feeling. I was like, oh my God. And at night, like, I'll be exhausted until I hit the stage. You'll see it's like a big epic intro, and every time I go, whoa. And like, that's when I'm like, oh, I want this forever. But yeah, having hits was nice. It was nice. It's a good feeling. Do you love performing?
Yeah,
I
when did
don't
you know you
perform.
wanted?
I'm
Yes,
just
you
playing
do.
other people's songs and
be a-
prancing
he
around
goes,
and
it's
saying,
so
let's
funny.
get ready for the
He's
show.
like, when the song ends, they clap for me, like as if I wrote
I didn't
it.
do anything.
And he's like, imagine what you must feel when you wrote those
Yeah, you
songs.
wrote
and they
it,
clap
you're
for you.
singing
I'm
it,
like,
you're
oh, it's the
dancing
best
to it.
feeling ever.
That's insane to me.
You're a
I
performer.
just go, here we go. Sing along.
Sing along if you know it.
It's really fun though. I mean, every crowd has been just so fun. It's just I love a pregame. Can't drink anymore, but I still love a pregame, And
Sober.
that's what we do out here. We pregame for the Meghan Trainor
Yay.
concert, the real show. So I still know how to
Yeah.
pregame. All right. Do you believe in manifesting? What is a big dream
Yes.
that you are working towards or manifesting, Jacob Michael?
I didn't know what manifesting was until I think I. Hi.
What's up?
That's
Oh,
your
it's your
question.
question.
Yes, honey. Tell him.
Don't take credit for my
That's
question,
my
Jacob.
question. Manifesting. Yeah, I didn't know what it was until I realized like I did it for so long. Like in my songs, Dear Future Husband, found him, won. You know what I mean? Like did that. I wrote a song called Hopeless Romantic. Oh, thank you, Noah. And we were dating, and in my lyrics, I was like, I bet I've already met you at a party before, and you were sweet to me, and then we were dating, and I realized like, oh, we met 2 years ago at a party, and he was so nice to me, and like I was nobody, I was like a baby songwriter in LA, and he was Spy Kids, and he was so nice to me, and we were like, what? I manifested this song to find you. Yeah, so I believe in manifesting now. Now more is like, let's speak it out. We will have this and we will be happy forever and live forever. That's the one I can't manifest, I'm like, I want to be timeless and live forever and ever and ever and ever. But maybe science will be sick one
Maybe.
day.
Your songs,
My songs will live on forever. My dad says you're not gone until you're forgotten. So I was like, this is dark. I'm sorry. But I was like, okay, so my music will live on forever, and I'll live through that, through my grandkids and my great grandkids. What was your question? Okay.
Manifesting. You believe
Manifesting.
manifesting is real? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's real.
I
The
love when you
coffee's
go off. I
hitting.
love when you go off.
I
and
go
just-
off.
It's great though. It's
Okay.
really cool. It's magical to watch and listen
Okay.
to. Question for Megan and Ryan. I would love to hear more about your fitness routines.
Thank you.
Megan, your postpartum fitness journey is so incredible and inspiring.
Thank you.
Ryan would love to know if you are planning to run another marathon. Which one is next on your radar? Stephanie Spade. Yeah.
Hey, Stephanie.
The holiday season is all about connection, and at US Cellular, it's their commitment to bring people together that really stands out. This season, US Cellular is celebrating the gift of connection by supporting our communities with meaningful donations and a chance for everyone to get involved.
They're inviting you to join the Gift of Connection initiative. Visit any US Cellular store and donate new sports equipment, art supplies, or fun games for a chance to give back and receive 20% off an accessory purchase. Just drop off your donation before January 15th to participate. Some terms apply, so ask your local store for more details.
Since 2009, US Cellular has invested over $47 million in donations, technology, resources, and valuable experiences for nonprofits worldwide.
And if you're looking for the perfect tech gifts for loved ones, check out US Cellular's holiday gift guide for affordable, thoughtful tech that brings everyone together. Visit the guide at uscellular.com/gift guide.
As the nation's fourth largest wireless carrier, US Cellular provides a reliable network designed to keep families, businesses, and communities connected. They've even donated over $23 million in hotspots to help students access reliable internet through their After School Access project.
To learn more about US Cellular, visit one of its retail stores or go to uscellular.com. And for the latest news, check out newsroom.uscellular.com.
I my whole life have struggled with like healthy eating and knowing how to work out correctly. And I realized like at 26, I got like a nutritionist who taught me. I was like, oh, I didn't know that there's so much like science to food that's like protein gives you energy and like carbs aren't the devil because you'll feel like a keto flu if you don't have carbs. And I had to learn that, and each body is so different. Like stuff that he eats and loses weight with, I won't. So we were always like on this journey together to be the healthiest ourselves. But I was like, my tummy hurts. I'm different than you. Something's wrong. And so I'm like fortunate enough where I can like ask doctors and ask for help. And then that's why I wrote my book, Dear Future Mama, because I was like, I learned so much that I never knew, and I hope this helps anyone. But also with training, I had my trainer in the book, Rebecca. I was like going to the gym, running my butt off, like only inflaming my muscles and making my body angry. But when I started lifting weights, which I was like, I don't want to lift weights. I don't want to be yoked. Like, no, that like burns your fat and into muscles. And I had no idea. So I felt like at 27, I was like, please help because I have babies now and I want to like live forever, be healthy, chase them on a playground. Like I was chasing them all up and down this place today and I was like, I am fit. I could do this, you know? And I just wanted that so bad and I want to help my kids learn when they grow up because my mom didn't have that education. They had like healthy, pretend healthy snacks, you know? And we had a snack drawer growing up where whenever we wanted, and I was like, oh, there it was, you know? But I had to learn so much, and my kids just motivated me. Like having Riley, and you wake up earlier, obviously, when you have kids. I used to sleep until noon. That is not me anymore. Loved it, missed it. But we would get up early and walk the baby for 45 minutes, like to recover from my C-section and to like move my body. And just like looking at him, I was like, I'm gonna be the best me. Just you wait, you have no idea, you know? So the babies, they inspired me. Long-winded answer.
It's so good. You're on fire
I'm
today.
on fire.
You're doing a really, really good job.
It's because I crushed my coffee before. Usually I'm sipping it now, but it
Mm,
is in me.
you're so good. Yeah, I had my eyes on the Tokyo Marathon 2025, but it's a raffle process, so I
See,
put in
like
the
his
raffle.
body can run. I can't run.
Right. I put in my raffle ticket, but I did not make it. But that I definitely want to do one more, either Tokyo or like Hawaii, somewhere
Is it
crazy.
over? Is the raffle over? Can we like do one
Can we
more
make a
raffle?
call?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. It's a tough one. It's a
pretty
very
cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean
it's a
to-
magical one. No, you're not. I mean, we could look more into it. Maybe I could figure out something, but yeah, I feel like I'm in way better shape. That first one I did, I was 4 months sober. I think my body was still in shambles. I was in shambles.
He looked like a different person. Okay. Sorry, bro. You're so handsome.
Yeah.
We see pictures because he was still drinking like right when Riley was born. So we have pictures of him, bleached blonde hair,
Yeah,
big face, like
big fan.
looking sad, like holding Riley. And I was like, Ryan, you are so handsome.
Thank you. I feel fantastic. So I think one more just for redemption because I got hurt in that first one. I was chilling in the medical tent and lost about 35 minutes. And that's when I FaceTime you. I was like, this was a bad idea. I
like,
made a
"Guys, my
huge
knees."
mistake. And I just
No,
walked.
we should have been there for you. You wouldn't have had that problem if we were there.
No, you're good. You're good. It's okay. But I'll find a fun one. We go Hawaii probably is more realistic.
cool.
6-hour flight, mix it in with a vacation. Someone asked what we're trying to do for vacation, family time after the tour. I think you're just going right into Jingle Ball. We just keep on going.
No, dude, I have 2 days off after this tour. Like they were gonna give me 2 weeks, and they're like,
2 days.
"Ooh, this is like so annoying, but you're gonna have 2 days off." And I was like, "Okay."
You're on a good run,
But
dude.
it's for cool
And I was like,
stuff.
"It's
It's hard
cool
when it's
stuff.
cool
really
stuff.
cool. I know I have to do
know?
it." It's like, I almost said it. I can't say it. It's like it's cool people. Okay.
Cool people.
sick.
2 days.
Our
2 days off.
our vacation's gonna be decorating for Halloween. We're immediately
Yup.
gonna be
I
decorating.
already ordered
for
the
Halloween.
decorations. They're in boxes when I
They're
get home.
there. Oh,
So-
we've opened the boxes.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
I don't think they've put up the decorations because you have to
That's
say
my
like where
choice.
it goes. Yeah.
Yes.
But then Halloween, and then November 1st, immediately decorating for Christmas. Because why
and
waste time?
Yeah, I'm like
Get the Christmas
probably
lights
gonna
up.
write Christmas songs immediately too. Yeah.
Gonna be the Christmas
It's gonna be
spirit.
great.
This is an interesting question. It could be the last one here too. From Rachel Dorman.
Rachel.
I am a mom of 4, and I'm always looking
Congrats.
for advice on how to
You're a
be a
superwoman.
better mom. What's your best mom
What?
advice? You're a mom of 4.
okay.
You're crushing it.
First of all, you are the best mom because you're a mama and you're doing it and you asked that question. You're the best. 4, ma'am. I love that. I want 4. You're my hero. I want 4. Do you love it? Do you like 4?
Whoa, 6 months.
6 months. What are you doing here?
Congratulations.
Parents night out.
Parents
Is it
night
you?
out.
I was like, I hope
Nice.
it's you. I'm pointing right at you. Okay, yay. Oh my God, get lit, have fun. Give yourself grace is my only advice to mamas because like the mom shame and the mom guilt happens the day you pee on that stick. For me, I was like, oh no, what have I done? I joke to people all the time that my kids were made of love and goldfish because that's all I ate when I was pregnant, and I was like, guilt, but I'm like, no, they're perfect, they're healthy. And like anytime I'm not with them, like right now, they're back there and I'm like dying. I'm like, they miss me, I'm horrible, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, they don't even know I'm gone. They're fine and they love me and I love them. And You're doing great. Yeah, that's why you kept having them. You're doing great.
I like when you say ask for help.
Ask for help. Oh my God, ask for help. People can't do it. People don't ask for help. I for some reason, that's the only thing I can do. But you help me. I'm struggling in all of these ways. The other day, I thought I didn't have friends, and I was like, Ryan, you have friends. And then he realized, I was like, I need help. I don't think I have friends. And then he was like, you have friends. And I was like, oh, because we'll go crazy. We'll like spiral. I will spiral. Here I go.
Great answer. So
Good
good.
answer?
All right. That was
Did we do
that was
it?
the
That was
podcast.
the Working on
Thank
It
you all
pod.
for being
We're
here.
working on a pod. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks
We're
for
ready
being
for
here.
the show.
Great
Here
questions.
we go. These days when I come home from the Working on a pod doing my thing, all I want to do is just kick it, play video games. I do not have time to be a culinary wizard, right? But I also can't justify ordering takeout every night. Did that too much on tour. It's too expensive, not to mention it's not doing me any favors health-wise. And that's when I found Dinnerly.
Yep, this episode is sponsored by Dinnerly, the most affordable meal kit I've ever seen. Like, meals start at $2.99 a pop. And I thought that was a typo at first, but no. And get this, with our code PODCRUSHED, you can score up to 27 free meals. That's right, 27 free meals.
That's incredible. Dinnerly has over 100 dishes every week. We're talking everything from juicy steaks to oven roasted salmon and even takeout inspired favorites, except, healthier and cheaper. The other night, I made a little, it was a ravioli, cheese ravioli. Oh my God, it was so good. They got the best pasta sauce. I was in heaven. It was so easy. It's all there, it's all prepared. You just get it, you just quick whip it up, dude. I love cooking under 20 minutes. That's what happened that night. Oh my God.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Dinnerly is totally customizable, and want to swap the chicken for shrimp? Go for it. Need a gluten-free version? No problem. Low carb, vegetarian, they got it all.
This holiday season, give the gift of great affordable food with Dinnerly. Head to dinnerly.com/offer/working on it and use code working on it for up to 27 free meals.
Once again, that's dinnerly.com/offer/working on it for up to 27 free meals. And make sure you use our promo code working on it so they know that we sent you.
Okay, friends and family, welcome back to another episode of Working on It. We are in Michigan. Lively crowd. This is going to be
Big
a
crowd, big
fire
crowd.
show. You immediately know. I love the Working on a podcast. You have so many signs. You have 10 signs over there?
That's Jeanette.
She does.
Jeanette.
Oh my God, love her. You guys are wild. I love it.
Yeah, this is exciting. It's also very nice weather. This is great for us.
This is good
We've
for
been
us.
Cooking.
We've been sweating.
Yeah.
It's
been
deceiving
a
though,
bit
because it's a
warm.
lot of gray, cloudy days, and then we get on stage at night and we're sweating.
We got a beautiful
Yeah, I
breeze.
feel like no matter what, you're still going to be dripping.
We're gonna
sweat.
be
Yeah, I
dripping
will.
sweat.
And I do see the lawn is relatively close. I'm going to be up there a lot, I feel, tonight. Just
yeah,
running
don't
around,
miss
dancing,
his set.
partying.
It's my favorite part of the night.
I can make it up there.
Yes, he plays really good hits. And then he gets in the crowd, and it's kind of like a karaoke moment. So feel free to be a star.
Yeah.
He loves that. He's like, okay, this is my moment.
Even if you
No.
don't know the words, you can just yell
Yeah, just jump with him.
good stuff into the
Just
mic.
yell.
Yeah, just woo.
Yeah.
Timeless tour.
Yeah,
We're here.
That's good.
It's happening.
Get
how
them
you feel?
Tigers, right?
Oh, get him Tigers. We're supposed to say that.
Nice, D-Money.
I got an IV
was
drip
trying
the
that
other
out.
day because I feel like poo poo, and my nurse, my doctor guy, he was like, "Say, get him Tigers.
But we say get them Tigers, and then you guys say what?
Eat him
Eat 'em
up."
up.
One
There you
person.
go.
Thank
Crushed it.
you.
Get them Tigers.
Yeah, I
eat
was
'em
like,
up.
you guys
Okay.
are supposed to say something, but that's okay. Eat them up. Rawr. Yeah. I
I
don't know sports, so I was like, okay, I'll say that. We'll see what happens. I'm delirious.
Yeah, how you feeling? You feeling good?
Trippy, like I got too much sleep or I didn't get enough sleep. I don't know. Trippy, but I'm okay. I'm alive. Just like this little sinus infection that my father gave me from New York. Love him, sweet. But he doesn't understand. You're germy. Get away. Bless him.
Yeah,
Sweet
you
man.
you have to sense the germs and then be
Yeah.
like, I will be careful of the people around me. But
Right.
it's tough.
He doesn't, but we love him anyways.
It's all right.
And now my sweet little Barry had a cough this morning.
Uh-oh.
It's a baby. So we're okay though. We're gonna sing great. We're gonna look great, and that's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that matters.
We
We're
will survive.
just waking up. There's plenty of time before the show. And
Look how
then-
big this coffee is.
That's a
I
coffee?
just took an Aleve D. Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
about
God,
to be
you're gonna be
shaking.
fired up. Are you
Oh.
kidding me? Leave D with a little
I'm like,
caffeine,
"Get 'em
game
up,
over.
Tigers," you know.
Yeah.
Get up, Tigers! Get
Yeah.
up, Tigers! Yeah. Perfect.
Go Lions.
Go Lions
yes.
tonight.
Yes, tonight. Go
Especially
Lions.
tonight.
I know. I was like, most of Detroit's going to be there tonight, and then we're going to be over here. What are you guys
We got
working on? You feel okay?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm sorry. I feel so good.
Yeah, I'm working
Okay.
on not
This
getting
is like the
your sickness.
Yeah, this is like the cozy weathers, but I always just start waking up around now, and then come showtime, you guys like really wake me up. I go, oh, now I'm up. Here we go.
Yeah. I'll
And
wake up by
yeah.
8 p.m.
My job is a blast, dude. I'm just playing hits and
Yeah.
prancing around. You have to do
know.
a whole thing. It's a whole
Like to
thing for
sing
you.
and
I'm
dance.
yeah. You
But
do a
it's
great
great.
job,
It's such
though.
a good show. You're going to love it. Thank you. It's going to be awesome.
It's incredible. I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Just on autopilot right now.
Superpower, superwoman.
You
Super
guys
data.
give me the
Thank
energy
you.
and then you like sing it back and I'm like, they know it, you know? It's great.
Speechless on Friday. Jada was at the show Friday.
Yeah, JJ's been to a couple shows.
Okay, we
you
got
guys ask
questions.
questions. Let's answer some.
Here we go. What does it take to put the show together, like the planning process? Sloan, Juliana, and Melissa.
Got J Train. Yeah, my younger brother and I created all the music that you hear from the beginning rumbles to the end, which is kind of wild that nobody stopped us and was like, we need a professional to come in, you know? They just let us do it. And we're like, okay. Then rehearsals were like 3 weeks of dancing. And then we had 6 days of like the
Yeah.
lights and production to
But
get it done.
Even just like meeting with
my
Parker at your
whole-
house, like way
Yeah.
before, just going
Oh,
through
yeah.
like, here's potential
There's a guy named
images that could
Parker who
inspire
designed
you.
the stage.
Yeah.
And then those 6 days, we cried a lot because it was a lot of work and
The
it was a lot
rehearsals.
of notes. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, none of the lights hit in time. They're like, don't worry about it. We'll get that. And they stayed up till 3 a.m. every night working on those notes, every detail. And then I'd show up again at noon the next day and we'd run the whole show again and give notes. And they'd be like, we got it. And they'd go till 3 a.m. And I crawled in every day and they were like, we're exhausted. And I'm like, we got 4 days until the first show. Are you ready? You know, so there's a lot of people that build this stage from scratch. Like none of this was here this morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it takes a bunch of people who are incredible and strong, and they're smart, and they can build all this stuff. It's amazing. And then I just do like all the music, and then I have an amazing choreographer, Charm Ladonna, who envisions the entire show. But also in rehearsals, I'm like, okay, I can't do this move because I can't sing while I'm doing that, you know? Or I'm like, I'm gonna throw up at this point. Yeah. I learned in rehearsals, like, don't take all my vitamins right before because I was like burping and belching and like throwing up in my mouth. And she was like, so yeah, we're gonna have to switch that up. So yeah, it's a lot. It's like the most work, I think, out of any part of my job. This is definitely the most exhausting, but most rewarding too. Like, have
Yeah.
you seen my Instagram? It is popping right now. The content is lit. I was like, look at this content, you know, like it's gorgeous.
But also in real life with real people
oh,
at
in
the
real
show,
life,
great
it's great
energy.
as well.
You
I'm
get
like,
to
my
see,
Instagram's
you
flawless
see it
right
in
now.
real time, like, wow, all these people love
No, yeah,
my
I
music.
finally get to like see people too, and
Yeah.
a lot of them in the front row will be like, I was here 8 years ago, and now I'm 18, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, we grew up together, and I'm 18 too.
Yeah, sometimes I sneak out into the crowd
It's
during
so
this
creepy.
show. If I have friends that have seats, I'll like sneak in with them, and just to I look out there. I do watch a lot of your show, but I like to turn around and just see everybody enjoying it. I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
It's
Like,
crazy.
it's incredible what
I
you
have
do.
the
I'm,
best
sure.
crowds.
I'm a big fan. Okay, great question. Here's another one from Mara Martin. Mariah. One of my favorite things to do in my free time is build Legos. In one of your
Hell yeah.
interviews, you
Oh,
mentioned you
yeah.
also like building Legos. What is your favorite set you have built so far? Megan, I feel like, and Daryl can answer this.
Yeah.
There's so
Okay,
many.
I'll go first. I built a Spider-Man head.
Face.
It
Yeah, the
was like
Spider-Man
a
head.
big Spider-Man mask.
That was like the last one he
And
did.
That's like the only one I've done.
Yeah. He was like, that was
I was
hard.
like,
and now
I
he's
did
like, I'm
it.
done.
You made a masterpiece, one and done.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
Oh,
that.
you know what I did, which was expensive too. Don't recommend this. I did a Wally. That was
For Riley.
hard.
Yep.
You know the very responsive Wally? I bought that one, and I did it, and it took me days. And Riley's like, "Cool," and I was like, "Oh wait, look at it. And I was like, but don't touch it, because it could break. That's my problem too, is these Legos are so sick. And he's like, may I play with that? And I'm like, no, it's like not a toy, even though I know it looks like a toy. So I've been like, I made him a car wash on this tour. I made him a tiny little car wash because he loves them. And I took my nail glue and I super glued each piece.
Yeah, we have
'Cause
to
I'm a
glue them for
psycho.
Riley because if a little
He's
piece
like,
comes
oh
off, he
no,
gets
it's
really
broken.
frustrated.
I'm
Yeah.
like, no, it's not. It's fixed. Here you go. But I love Legos, and my kid loves them, even though he can't build with them yet.
Thank you, Mariah. Here's something I'm also working on here. How do you stay motivated to eat well, especially on tour, Abigail?
I didn't yesterday.
Yeah, well, you can't be motivated.
When I get sick, dude, all I want is a bag of goldfish. You know what I mean? Yes, you
It's a
get
bag
me.
of hugs.
It's a bag of hugs, and it never fails. It always hits.
And when you find a restaurant as good as Penny Red's, I don't know if you guys
Oh.
know what that is, but it's a fried chicken.
Penny
The fried
Reds.
chicken with honey. Yeah, y'all were dirty. I didn't do that. I just did the goldfish.
Me and D Money
It
had
was worth it.
a time.
It was worth it.
It was so worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like sick in bed. He's like, "Do you mind if I go get fried chicken?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. Tell
it
me
was
how
so
it is."
good.
It was really good.
Phenomenal fry.
Yeah.
We got a big
but-
bucket, biscuits.
Luckily, when I do bad things, we did it wasn't bad, but it was bad. We did Cheesecake Factory. I had heartburn for 3 days straight to where I thought I had a lung infection. So I'm 30 now. So bad foods hurt me. So that's what keeps me motivated. I know like I can't eat a bunch of like garlic or onions or else I will burp throughout the whole show. So that's how I stay motivated now. My tummy does not agree with a lot of things anymore.
Right. I'm dealing with that today from
Yeah,
Chipotle.
you had Chipotle,
I had
so-
Chipotle and that red sauce. I love spice, but that red salsa specifically from Chipotle haunts me
He's been
the
in the
next day.
bathroom
all
all
day
day.
today I've been having
There's something going
issues.
I
on.
love that you know
Shoes.
what it is specifically.
I do know it. I know
like,
exactly when it was going in. I go, I know how this is going to be coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, today it's going to be a lot of water. I got my athletic greens. I really got to turn it around because the bad food it's so tasty, but you don't feel good afterward. And we got to feel good every day.
You gotta
That's
feel
what we
good every
gotta
day.
do. So put good stuff in the body. I guess that's the only motivation you need. And then we'll see tonight. I'll just feast on whatever's in front of me.
Yeah.
What is everyone's next athletic goal? Abigail again.
I need to grow my butt back because on this tour it is flattening.
No.
Thank you, it's there.
No,
I want
no.
muscle, baby. I want to do squats when I get home. I haven't like
Pilates.
lifted good. I was lifting weights at home. You saw my Snapchat. I was working, and there's no time on tour. There's like, you want sleep or do you want to work out? And I'm like,
sleep.
I need to sleep.
Gotta
And then
sleep.
each show is like a workout, but it's more cardio. So my body's just like, phew, muscle is being in crowded room. Thank you. My tights are good. They scoop everything up, but I've noticed in the shower when there's full mirrors, I'm like, oh no, my booty's deflating. So I'm gonna build that back up. What do you want?
I want to stop eating fried chicken. That's what I want to
Yeah.
stop doing for my next athletic goal.
What's your goals?
No. Yeah.
Athletic goal.
He always says when we compliment him, I'll be like, dude, you're so shredded. He goes, wait till
Wait
next
till next
summer.
summer. I
That's
do.
his
I
big
do.
phrase. We're like, okay.
I don't know why.
Did
For
you
some
make
reason,
a shirt that said "Wait till next summer"?
Someone did.
Yes, Mac Attack is her name via
Nice.
Twitch. But I do want to run one more marathon. I think at one point I want to redeem myself. I wasn't in the best shape for that first one. I want to do just one. I got one more in me.
I never wanna
One
do
more.
that.
You never want to do that?
I want to do
No.
one.
Okay. Well, how about
I'm
you
good.
just show up in support for my
I
next
will.
one?
I will have signs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
will show up.
But yeah, I'm thinking about it. We'll see.
Okay.
Before I'm 35. Once I get to 35, I'll probably be like, nah, never mind.
What are they? Bad
It's like a double
questions?
toilet question. It's like a
Oh.
classic. Do
Well-
you and Daryl actually use your double toilet throne room together?
We did all the time.
Gregory?
Yeah.
We moved to a different house that doesn't have the double toilets. Is that you?
Oh, is that real? No more double
yeah,
toilets?
Dude. No, but
Oh.
No.
we want to make it.
Everyone
happen.
made so much fun of us that we said never
Bullied
mind.
us.
No, just kidding.
No, I wish it happened. You know what? Today at the hotel, this is our problem: is we pee at the same time. That's the issue. I don't know if it's because we're such soulmates or we're so in love, we're so connected.
No, I think you're just messing with me.
No,
Every time I
he-
get up to go,
He like went
she's
to the
just
bathroom
trailing
in the
right
middle of the
behind
night,
me, going, "Hey, I gotta go."
and he woke me up, and I was like, "You're right. I do have to pee." And so I went in there, and he was like, "Oh my God," and like got up and let me pee. And then today he went to the bathroom, and I just opened the door because I was like, "My turn now." And then he's just laughing, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Every time I pee, you must pee." And I was like, "Well, I have to pee, and you took too long." There's something weird about us. We just pee at the same time. So 2 toilets was so ideal. It was so nice, and I miss it every day. I do.
You drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
coffee, a lot
makes
of
you
lot of
feel.
water.
I
Gotta
drink a
stay
lot of water.
hydrated.
I had a half a gallon this morning.
But coffee does something else too. Something happens.
Yeah.
What is the most memorable moment for each of you from the podcast? Jeanette Brendel.
Yeah.
Jeanette.
You want me to go
Jeanette, that's
first?
you.
Yeah.
I'll go first. The podcast with Dr. Drew has to be the most memorable moment for me when he was just like, hey, what you went through is pretty traumatic. You need to see a special type of therapist to work out that experience. I was like, oh, I didn't even think that was an option. That's probably a good idea. And it definitely helped big
Yeah,
time.
that
That
was big.
recommendation was a major moment.
I was thinking of more fun moments. That one was dark, but
But
good.
it
was a
changed
good
my life.
one.
That was a
It
memorable
changed your life.
moment.
It was
Literally
huge.
changed my life.
Loved it.
That was,
My
it was
favorite
fun for me in the
moments-
end.
My favorite moments are when we dressed up on the podcast, like when I dressed up as Dr. Phil,
Dr. Phil,
and had
yeah.
bald head. That was sick. I loved it. And when you were the Grinch,
Yes.
I think you did that. You've done that many a times.
I don't think we did it on the podcast.
We didn't.
No,
You
it
were
was
just
from
Batman.
like some random
Oh,
live
I like
stream
when you're
thing.
the Grinch in general.
I think.
Um,
Wait. Now I don't know. I don't.
No, I think you did it once.
You did it
Once?
once,
Yeah.
dude,
Okay.
for Sober October, and now he's sober for 3 years. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh.
D-Money.
Me?
Daryl.
Well, we had a hypnotist come on our
Oh, no.
podcast, and I felt really bad
That's
because
your because it didn't work.
Yeah.
Because I'm like
he
so
wa-
in my head. I was
yeah,
like, it's
he
not
was like,
working.
and now you can't lift your feet, and I was like,
I
so then I made
really
up an
wanted it to
excuse like,
work.
oh man, I gotta go, I gotta go get out of here. Yeah,
Did you?
I did. I got
Yeah,
out,
that was tough.
From Jeanette again here. What has been your favorite memory so far with the kids on tour?
I love every night before the show, Riley gives Megan a hug and he says, "Have a good show, mommy. I
Yeah,
love
he
you."
does.
Like no one taught him to say that. He just
No.
started saying that.
Yeah, my favorite part of this tour is that my son finally, like, you don't realize, I think, when you have babies that you have to teach them everything. And I'm like, okay, when I say I love you, you say I love you too. Like, he didn't know. He would go, thank you. And I was like, no, you say it back to me. And now he finally says it all on his own, like, mommy, I missed you. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I've waited 3 years for you to say that. And like, and he says, now he goes, are you going to the venue? Okay, I love you so much. Bye, I'll see you there. And I'm like, oh, he's a person now. People say yay to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. That's what he says. He's like, does a crowd say yay to you? And I'm like, they say yay, they say woo. And he's like, why? I'm like, because they love me. And he's like, oh. It's so precious. So he's like woken up on this tour.
Yeah.
That's the best.
This is actually a really hard question, I feel. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, I saw this
Kara.
question. You don't know it, maybe. Hey, thanks for that question. Love it. T-Pain released a new song called Target.
Ooh.
Check it out. I can listen to that all day, every day, all the time, forever and always. I love it. Oh, it's T-Pain's birthday too.
He
I
turned
don't know.
40 today. The
So
big 40.
yeah, a
Happy
big birthday
birthday.
for him. Big 40 birthday. Love it.
I'm
T-Pain.
panicking.
What would be your song that you could listen to
I don't know.
forever?
I'm freaking out.
You're freaking
One song
out?
forever.
Don't panic.
I'm stressed.
I mean, mine would just be Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Oh my God, it would on repeat, dude.
I basically do that every day.
He does that. Anyway, that
It
is
just
our
pumps
life.
me up, makes me feel good.
Yeah, I didn't know how much I loved Coldplay until he played it every day, all day, every day. We love it.
Thinking of like a Kid Cudi song, I feel.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Soundtrack to My Life. Or what?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
I'm
Pursuit of
on my
Happiness.
pursuit of happiness. That was every day to high school because he drove the car, so it was like whatever Rai wants to hear. And it was just freezing. And it was like, I'm on my pursuit of happiness, and I know.
Blasted it.
And I was
It's
like,
like
it's
7
6
Trying to
a.m.,
wake
dude.
up.
I was like, oh my God. Loved it.
Yeah, it turns out Megan likes silence in the car.
Yeah.
She's one of
I don't want to
those-
hear anything.
Doesn't want to hear a
That's
single
not
thing.
true. It's just TikTok.
Or
Oh.
that.
It's
No,
just
I get
TikTok.
car sick. I can't look at my phone. But yeah, I don't listen to a lot of music.
Last question here. How do you manage starting a family, touring, and being famous all at the same time? Sloan, Juliana, Melissa. Yeah.
You two again. Great questions, big ones. I have a therapist that I see every Monday, and I have antidepressants that I love, and I
Communicate.
communicate. I say help, which is hard to do, but I ask for help. I'm like, help me, I'm sick. Help me, I don't feel good. Help me, I'm in my head.
And today was one of those days. I just signed like 100 of my albums, and I was like, I'm in my head. I'm in my head. I don't think anything is going well. And they were like, oh, everything's going great, actually. And I was like, oh, you're right. Yeah, it's crazy. And then I get out here, and you guys are so lovely to me. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. Everything is going well. But yeah, it takes a lot of help. My mommy's here. My mommy's on tour. I couldn't do any of this without her. I'm 30 and I'm like, mommy, like forever. She's my mommy forever. And my husband takes care of me. He's side stage dancing with me. And he helps me all morning and all night. And having my kids here is everything. And my big bro, I told him today, I was like, I think you're like my only friend I have, my dude.
I was like,
He
what is happening?
What? I was like, I don't know if I have friends.
She goes, do you have friends? I go, yeah. What's
like,
happening here?
Do you? I was like, I think you're my only friend, Jada's like, I'm your friend. You're my friend. I'm right here, baby. Thank you.
Good friends are tough to find these days. It's all about quality over quantity, and I've learned that throughout my years. I feel like I had way more friends in my
friend that you
20s.
can see maybe years apart.
Yeah.
And you just pick right back
They
up.
don't ask for nothing.
Yeah.
Toph don't ask for nothing. You know, he's just
Yeah.
like, can't wait to see you at the show.
I want a friend that doesn't ask me for anything. Don't ask me.
Even I ask you for stuff. I'm like,
No, I give it to you before you ask. And I go, this is pretty nice.
True. Okay.
A TV.
Wow, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the TV.
Someone watches the
Listen.
podcast.
True fan.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I
Maybe
gave my
that was
brother
my
a
favorite
really
moment
nice
from the
TV.
podcast because
I did not
could
get a
not
thank you.
stop laughing.
Yeah,
That was your favorite part. His laugh
mean,
is great.
I didn't.
I knew it was
properly
coming.
thank for the
I knew
If
it
you
TV.
don't
was
know what we're
coming.
talking about, I got my brother. He moved out of the house after
Let's paint this
living
picture
with
for
me
you really
forever,
quick.
and I loved it.
Thank
and I
you.
was sad when he left. But then I got him a nice TV for his new apartment, and it took a minute to get a good nice thank you. I
And
was
she
like,
said to me before the podcast, I really hope on this podcast that he
I was like,
he
he's
thanked me for
saving
the
it for the
TV.
podcast, and he didn't.
It was like 2 minutes into
I
the
was like,
podcast,
oh.
and Megan was like, "Hey, Ryan, you want to thank me for anything?
No,
Something
no.
happened maybe in your life that you want to thank me for?" And I lost my marbles.
nice TV, guys. It was
It's still
flat to
here.
the wall.
For some
All right.
Oh yeah,
photos.
let's get.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
Thank
he
you so much for the
is.
TV, and we're gonna take pictures now with Phil.
Yeah.